Hello, today I will be talking about the elderly and disaster. Disaster is defined as the actual occurrence of events that result in a high degree of casualties and damage beyond a community's ability to cope. They are defined by a unique combination of event severity, time probability, and reality, representing the occurrence of events whose repercussions transcend a community's resources. Disasters are particularly tough for the elderly because they are unable to plan for, respond to, and recover from them, unlike people who are younger and more mobile. Those who are afflicted by chronic diseases are especially affected because they require special assistance to evacuate an area that is unsafe or recover from a disastrous event. Disasters have been demonstrated to trigger a wide spectrum of unpleasant psychological reactions, according to research. Elderly populations are especially affected by disasters. Hurricane Katrina was an especially devastating disaster, specifically for the elderly population. Before the hurricane hit, those aged 60 and older made up 15% of the population in New Orleans, and more than 70% of those who perished were elderly people. In Mississippi, many of the 200 people who died were elderly individuals. Many elderly people suffering from chronic illnesses were unable to take their medications or gain access to technologies that would allow them to function freely. Reasons why some older adults are especially vulnerable during and after disasters. Here are some of the reasons why. Factors that are associated with the aging process that affect their ability to respond to a crisis. We've got sensory, physiological, and cognitive changes. Because of these changes, older persons may be more vulnerable to detrimental effects of temperature and weather. Chronic conditions, chronic disease, functional restrictions, and a weaker immune system are more common in older people. These conditions make it difficult to adhere to emergency response procedures and protocols during disasters. Risk of trauma as well. Some of the other factors. The elderly population is expected to reach 2 billion by 2050. The population of people aged 60 and up is expanding faster than the world's total population, which just means that emergency planners must consider this when preparing for, responding to, and recovering from a disaster. And here are my references. Thank you.